Welcome back, everyone. Canada has elected their next Prime Minister in what's being described as one of the greatest political upsets in the country's history. Since replacing Justin Trudeau back in March, Mark Carney, the leader of the centre-left Liberal Party, turned the ship around, campaigning on a staunchly anti-Trump message.
And with Australians set to head to the polls themselves this weekend, Labor are taking notes from Mark Carney's near impossible achievement. For more, we're joined by Alex Marlin, political expert, live in Wolfville in Canada. Great to have you with us. So the polls were painting a very different picture for Mark Carney and his party at the start of the year. How did it turn around?
I mean, this is an astounding turn of events here in Canada. Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister, announces in early January that he's going to step down. At that point, the Liberal Party was clinging on. I mean, nobody thought for a second they were going to win anything. It was going to be a conservative, strong conservative government. But then he ends up stepping down in March, replaced by Mark Carney, who was the former governor of the Bank of England and Bank of Canada, never been elected to anything whatsoever. And he becomes the Liberal leader, he becomes the Prime Minister, and the polls started changing. All of a sudden, the Liberals started getting more and more popular, and the Conservatives, in the end, managed to hold the Liberals to a minority government. So this means that Mark Carney, after yesterday's election, is not going to have all sorts of power. It means that we'll have another election at some point in the next couple of years, probably. But the bottom line is, somehow, the Liberals pulled it off.
Well, that somehow, is it all down to Trump and the tariffs?
Oh, that is it. What happened is Donald Trump was, chiding Canada. He was calling Trudeau, Governor Trudeau. He was saying that Canada would make a great 51st state. And for people who are progressives, people on the political left, this makes them very nervous, very scared. They abandoned the New Democratic Party, which is a smaller party on the left, the Bloc Québécois, which is a nationalist party out of Quebec, and they left those parties for the most part, went over to the Liberals. And even though the Conservatives did quite well, it wasn't enough because so many people went with the Liberals.
OK, we're out of time, but our politicians here taking notes, that's for sure. Really appreciate your time, Alex.
All right, my pleasure.